We start in the pitch-dark cold ocean air brushing faces of American soldiers aboard Higgins boats heading for Normandy on June 6, 1944, and you feel hearts pounding as giant guns thunder overhead and you hear Lieutenant James Miller whisper to his radioman, "Stay sharp, boys." That moment marks the beginning of something far beyond any ordinary battle, a secret mission known only to top brass code named Operation Overlord's Hidden Flank, where brave souls risk everything for freedom and love of country. Word reaches American lines from home saying, "Bring us peace," and every man thinks of that promise as they crash through surf, bullets slicing spray like cold rain. Private Samuel Young grips his rifle tight, recalls a letter from his mama that reads, "Son, be brave and come home safe," and he breathes deep, preparing for what feels like eternity before that ramp drops into hellfire on Omaha Beach, while above C-47 transports roar carrying paratroopers of the 101st Airborne. Into darkness their whispers echo for country and family, and a covert band of Rangers with classified orders slips ashore unseen to destroy artillery that might slaughter wave after wave of American troops. That unit is Ultra's chosen few, and they follow inked instructions, top secret since March 1943, deciphered from Enigma intercepts, giving Allies advantage. No soul ashore fully knows how close they came to losing Europe to tyranny until these codes surfaced like buried treasure, stirring hope in every heart beating under flak fire. Corporal Frank Marino thinks of his sweetheart in Cleveland, Ohio, praying he lives to dance at that summer fair back home. His voice shakes. "I love you, darling," he murmurs, lips dry from salt sweat and anticipation of what comes next, unseen by enemy eyes. Meanwhile, deep inside England, planners at SHF watch screens tracking every movement, every dawn and dusk, ready to shift fate with a whisper, "Now go." They dispatch Rangers to Point du Hoc, cliffs rising against grey sea edges, trembling feet clutch ropes, hearts pounding like distant drums, echoing stories yet untold of American valor. Each man holds a secret fear and burning courage like twin stars lighting twisted skies over Europe. They move toward enemy lines, not knowing what waits, until orders crackle through static voices say, "Advance now, hold fast, comrades, for liberty, for peace, for those we love." On Sword Beach, 2nd Division troops push inland. News arrives of a hidden German battery untouched and poised to rain death on fresh arrivals, yet whispers in Allied command hint of a clandestine squad sent far north to flank that threat. Unseen by Axis guards, their footsteps crunch fields damp. With dawn breaking over hedgerows, they slip through bocage hedges, silent as ghosts, minds sharpened like blades, eyes searching every shadow for enemy patrols. Captain Leroy Hayes whispers, "Stay tight, brothers, watch each other, we're near dawn." Next breath might decide all of this, fortune and fate of many. Back across channel in radio rooms of Allied ships, women and men decipher fresh German signals, believing every word could save sons from death, and letters arrive on decks urging hope and courage. They smile at each new message, hearts lifted by sight of names dear to home soil called. In tiny foxholes scattered behind lines, scouts report strange sightings, coded orders whisper, "This way, go that way." Pause, dig, listen for breath, wind steps. Captain O'Donnell writes, "Home every day is borrowed time, and I fight with all that I am for those I lead. Let this war end." As battles rage across fields, towns and shattered roads, another secret unfolds far beyond frontline. Allied spies infiltrate Axis communications, gathering whispers of plans no map has ever shown. American code talkers in Pacific dance with signals unheard by enemy ears, sharp minds catching every syllable that might shape history. Back on France's soil, J Company moves near hidden rail yard known to funnel German reinforcements, but no soul knows who watches from shadows until a figure steps forward whispering, "Follow me, I know path unseen," and so they march, blind trust guiding them into alleys where fate waits silent. On Utah Beach, waves crash, less deadly, hearts still reverberate with tales of courage and loss. Sergeant Alvin Carter writes, "Men fell beside me, but we rise for freedom and all that is right under heaven." In his tone pride and sorrow mix like fire and rain echoing through ranks. Meanwhile, in the skies over France, 20 bombers wheel toward distant target Cologne, their engines throbbing like heartbeats of giants. Navigators chart course by stars, and brave faith, knowing every mile flown, writes its own chapter in what we call World War II, and in each soul burns hope of returning home to porchlights glowing soft like promise, whispers of safety. Yet another mission begins deep offshore near Bizerte. Sailors aboard destroyer USS Gridley brace for night, where secret orders send them into enemy harbors unseen to gather intel that might shift fate across Mediterranean waves. Unknown danger. Back in Washington, generals gather around maps tracing lines, red-blue plotting moves like pieces in grand game. Every whispered thought weighs heavy on hearts, knowing men out there fight for dreams of peace and future, yet unseen they call it strategy, but really it is hope etched in ink. In secret caves under Sicily, engineers repair radios and spy gadgets needed to decode whispered threats sent by Axis forces. Each click of solder holds weight of thousands wishing for loved ones' safe return. They smile, tired eyes, knowing what they do saves lives, unseen, unsung, yet vital as breath. Across English countryside, teams train behind fences, learning codes and ciphers that only few will ever speak out loud. This silent army of minds sharpen edges of victory without firing single shot, their discipline unseen like dawn breaking. They shape future battles. American soldiers smile knowing someone back home prays. Now listen as Rangers slip toward cliff edge point. Do hot guns looming silent shadows hold ancient threat waiting to roar life from those who pass. These men crawl hand over rock, heart pounding like thunder in chest, and every breath tastes like salt, fear mixed with steel, pure resolve. Captain Miller leads them forward, silent, knows that every step might be last, but he thinks not of death, only of home fields where wheat waves golden under skies so free his heart swells like flag in wind, urging him on toward unknown destiny of brave hearts bound by honor. Somewhere below German bunkers secret teams plant charges, silent, ticking toward heart of steel fortress awaiting sunrise, yet none know for certain what lies ahead, only faith that duty makes them stand firm like ancient pillars etched with names of heroes who came before and whispered, be bold, be brave. Back on beach medics tend wounded American soldiers, gentle hands, steady hearts, kind words soothing pain and fear. They speak of baseball and apple pie, of Sunday dinners waiting somewhere across oceans, their calm voice a beacon in chaos, their courage shining as bright star lighting darkest hours of night. Meanwhile Allied code breakers intercept fresh chatter from enemy frequency, translating words that chill bones and spark urgency. They race against ticking clock, every cipher solved shifts battle lines nearer to peace, to ending tyranny, but each breakthrough reveals more peril, more danger unseen lurking just beyond known frontiers of war. On ships off coast destroyers patrol waters dark as minds of crew ponder letters from home, wives, children praying safe return. They hum tunes from childhood, songs that carry strength into bone deep night, their faces etched with resolve, hearts tuned to honor and duty guiding them through waves. In forests near Cherbourg patrols clash with enemy remnants, yet another secret patrol slips behind lines gathering intel for future pushes. American units forward silent like wraiths under moon, their courage forged in fires of hardship and loss. They move without sound, hearts beating rhythm of hope shining like beacon. Days pass and battles ebb flow like tides shifting sands of time, yet hidden missions press on unseen by most eyes, each brave soul driven by love of home and deep yearning for peace that can only be won through sacrifice, courage and unbreakable bonds of comrades standing shoulder to shoulder through fire and storm. American soldiers forge destiny under clouds thick with smoke and dreams of children yet unborn. Captain Ray Thompson pens in journal, we fight not for hate but for future where every child laughs under sun, free from fear. Let this be the dawn of peace. At secret base near London pilots prepare for night raid, engines roaring like thunder, wings slicing sky. They clasp hands thinking of letters waiting on pillow at home, hearts full of longing and hope. Navigator Paul whispers, for them we rise into darkness and bring light to dawn once more. Then word comes across wire, a fresh secret mission deep into enemy heart where few expected to go but hope commands them forward. Lieutenant Sarah Hayes steals gaze at map drawn in secret lines, whispering, we carry future in every breath, every step we take for all we hold dear. Offshore artillery thunder pounding distant hills, they march unseen by foes, every moment tethered to fate like wire trembling before storm winds. Their boots press earth soaked with history, blood and dreams, yet no fear can quell spirit fierce as sunrise on horizon calling them toward destiny, sung by voices of those who came before, whispering courage into ears of brave hearts. Seek you feel it in wind brushing cheeks like mother's touch or father's firm voice guiding onward. These are stories etched deep in legacy of American soldiers called to heights unseen, valleys unknown, every soul burning like torch lighting path for future generations who will hear these whispered names carried by wind across plains, mountains, oceans, free and open like hearts of those who fight with honor. Their story now unfolds far beyond what most ever know, hidden threads weaving tapestry of courage and unyielding hope, lighting darkest night sky above, echoes with engines of bombers diving toward target, their breath steady, eyes fixed on mission ahead. For every child yet unborn, every field ripe with promise, they fight and hold lines that shape what mankind will be tomorrow, and every heartbeat writes its own chapter bold. Then silence falls before storm of final push, secret squad braces near hidden rail yard, whisper of victory close at hand yet distant like horizon untouched by dawn. Captain Leroy grips radio keys, hands steady, voice firm, advance all units, hold fast for freedom guides every step we take now. Across fields, hedgerows and shattered barns, men press on, hearts tied to home, prayers whispered in wind, each breath a testament to courage fierce as sun blazing midday sky. They fight for freedom and every soul they hold dear feels duty deep in bone, deep like roots of ancient oak. On distant ridge scouts see movement heavy with fate, they relay word swift through net unseen by enemy ears, waiting for whisper of next move. American soldiers ready every moment, hearts steady like calm before storm, breath held, eyes fixed on horizon where dawn breaks and destiny calls every name. Then crackle of static and message clear, all units converge on point, echo now every man steals for what comes next. Stories of unseen bravery swell like tide, pulling all toward one shared goal, peace won through hearts bound by courage and faith in mission that none can yet see. As shadows stretch long and sun dips low, orders crackle urgent through radios, prepare for final breach, every soldier feels it deep in soul. This is moment destiny chosen, long and hard fought, secret mission nears the point that could end war or reshape fate itself when suddenly horizon explodes.